Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter board game every weekday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time and give you my honest thoughts on how that Kickstarter is being ran. And today I'm very excited to be checking out Ragnarocks, a fast, fun game from the designer of Santorini. From the designer of the insanely popular Santorini comes the next great thematic abstract game for your collection. Now, I can't actually look at the smaller image of this, which I normally like to do because Kickstarter's being all buggy. But I do like the fact that they are really mentioning Santorini here twice. Like, I think that's a good strategy. You got a designer who's hot. Strike while it's hot. So let's check out this video, see what we got going on here.
Norse mythology tells of the 9 realms occupied by gods and goddesses, serpents and spirits, mythical creatures that thirst for power, and tiny humans who roam the Midgardian plain in clans. In Ragnarocks, you control such a Viking clan seeking land for your people as you erect runestones.
Ooh! That was a nice little subtle transition right there. That has some great table appeal. I like what they're showing here. Even though the voice acting isn't gripping me. It's not gripping me, but this, whoo.
To signify the borders of your claim and channel the abilities of the powerful beings you follow. Designed by...
And I like how they kind of showcase the board there. It looks like a nice, tight battle here. Kind of like a knife fight in a phone booth kind of thing. And I think they're trying to get that message across, which I really do... I think it's a good strategy here.
Gord Hamilton, esteemed designer of Santorini. Ragnarocks is an asymmetrical, 2-player area control game where you seek...
Asymmetrical, 2-player, area control. I love the fact you're using the buzzwords.
To outmaneuver your opponent and divide all of Midgard for your benefit. Each game will allow you to match the powers of different mythical beings, granting you unique abilities. Move faster than your opponent, summon additional runestones, alter the scoring conditions, or even pursue instant win conditions. With over 25 mythical powers planned for the campaign, there are hundreds of unique combinations.
Dang.
Outwit your rival in a fast-playing game of strategy. Channel the power of the gods. Create a settlement for your people. Pledge today.
Really? Okay. So, one thing, and I gotta tell you, I got a little bit of behind-the-scenes knowledge on this one because I actually did a Kickstarter video for him where I just played the game. It was free because I know the company, I know the person who does the PR for the company, so it wasn't a big deal. But I do want to mention that, full disclaimer, before we get into it. But as always, when I do a Kickstarter critique, I'm looking for 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? And how much is it? So do I want it? You know, abstract strategy games are not generally my biggest jam, but I will say I have played this and I did enjoy it, which is good. But I feel like the video did a great job of appealing to abstract strategy game fans there. But I'm not that person. So 24 created, 38 backs. So let's get this out of the way really, really early. Look at that. That is just, hey, this is my passion project. I love when people do this. So 24 created, 38 backed. And Grey Fox Games is a company you've probably heard of or played some of their games. After the Empire, Tortuga, Midgard, City of Gears, Deception, Murder, Hong Kong. So can they do it is an obvious yes. That one's an easy one. So do I want it? How much is it? Do I want it? It's a hard one for me to discern because I'm not the biggest abstract strategy game fan, but I do actually enjoy the game. But anywho, from Gordon Hamilton, the designer of the insanely popular Santorini, comes the great thematic abstract game for your collection. And so what I would really like to get here is the price. Hopefully you give me the price relatively early on, because I have a feeling that a lot of people are going to say yes, just yes, I want this because they love Santorini, which makes sense. So the do I want it, it's hard for me to imagine it, since I've not actually played Santorini, is probably a resounding yes. Like, if you like Santorini, you're like, I like this designer, I like what they got going on here, so yes, just give me the price. Hopefully you hit with the price. That looks so good. Just keep spinning forever. Great. Ragnarocks is a delightfully simple game to learn and play. Yes, and that was the other thing that I was going to mention in the video. I feel like the video doesn't do enough to mention the fact that really there's 2 games here. There's the core game when you don't use the god cards, and then there's the game when you do use the god cards. And the core game is like straight up gateway game. Like, you could get anybody to play this. 85-year-old lady off the street, pick her up off the bus, give her a ride, take her to McDonald's. You could play this game with her no problem. But then when you add the cards, that's when it kind of spins into the next gear and becomes more of like a cool little couples game, or just a great little 2-player game. Yet with simplicity lies a delightful amount of replayability and strategy. You will be hard-pressed to find a more enjoyable under 15-minute head-to-head game. That's a great quote. Great quote. Backers automatically gain the upgraded Gray Fox exclusive transparent stone, which, yeah, everybody wants. So you are straight up just giving me a reason to say, hey, this is just going to be in your version of the game, not the final retail. This version and price will not be available in retail. So they're giving me the fear of missing out. Great from a marketing perspective. Love it. More exclusive cards in this version. Awesome. I know that ticks a lot of people off, but you know, really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter that much in the grand scheme of life. And I personally don't care. I've always been like, okay, so there's some promo cards that I'm never going to get. I don't really care. I mean, if anything, it kind of gets me more excited because one day I might stumble upon them, but I'm weird. What's in the box? So we're going to be getting 6 mini Vikings, 3 different figures for each side, and they're going to unlock what those look like eventually. Cool. Midgard board. Ooh, plastic tree insert. Look at that. Wowzers. That is nice. Oh! Okay. So here's the thing. I saw this picture, and I did not realize that that was actually going to be the box insert right there. The designer of the insanely popular game with the great thematic... So that's kind of like a surprise to me. So I hope nobody like skips past that, because that's like a huge selling point, I do think, because everybody loves nice box inserts. 40 Runestones. So great. Here's what's in the box. How much does the box cost? Don't make me keep searching. Hey, Grant, it's simple enough to play with anyone and interesting enough to keep me wanting to play it over and over again. Ragnarocks immediately goes to my top 10 player games. Bangin' quote. Bangin' quote from Grant. Meet the myths. Cool. You gonna get me more? Awesome. Awesome. So is this coming soon? Art coming soon? Great. You're showing me everything I want to know about the sausage getting made. I love it. Much of the art is currently in progress and will be revealed during and after the campaign. Great. How to play, and it is. It's a very simple game. How to play. Lance did the video. Yeah. What's up, Lance? Oh, did it on tabletop. Okay. But that's nice. And you say 6 minutes is probably not going to teach the whole game. Yes, 6 minutes it will teach you the whole game. Play on tabletop simulator. Excellent. So here's add-ons. So you're giving me the cost of add-ons before I get the price. I just want the price. All right, so they're going to make me go over here. Let's see. $10 Pledge Manager Access is what it is. $45. This is the Kickstarter edition. And $45. This is the Spanish edition and the retail pledge. So it's pretty nice and clean and clear. And you'll notice that there's not that many taken. That's because it just launched. Like, it literally just launched like 10 minutes ago. And Kickstarter's being stupid today. Like, I think all the other projects broke it. There's like 50 board game projects launched today. And no, that's not hyperbole. That's, well, 50 game projects. Extra Runestones. These aren't needed for gameplay, but if you want 40 more semi-transparent blue Runestones, then you can add them on. And I bet you that's actually going to probably be a pretty popular level. Because I'm sure if I really tax my brain, there's a game that this would totally deluxify immediately. 2 extra myth cards. These 2 mythological cards were given for free to anyone who signed up to our missing an O there, newsletter before the campaign ends. Card contents are subject to change. Whoa! My gosh! Oh, it's such a bad picture. The basic version of the game is extremely easy to learn and teach, making it a great gateway game, but what excites me even more is when you add the mythology cards, which add their own unique quirk to the gameplay and give it legs. Alright, it's not as good as Grant's. Bauer's Corner. It's a game corner, damn it! Alright, time releases. Cool, so you're going to be showing off new stuff throughout the game, so it's not like you're adding new things to the game, which can extend the time length, but you're going to be revealing it every 2 days. Cool. Hopefully that keeps people coming back, engaged, excited. Previews, Hunger Gamer previews. Grant, look at that, clean shaven. Oh, yeah. So, fun fact, that's the only image I have of my wife, is just her with the punching face. So anytime you see her in one of my videos, she always looks insanely angry. We got to get her in front of the green screen a little bit more. So shipping, look at this. Nice, clean, and clear-ish. It's like gray. I don't know, it's just a bit hard to see. US, $9. That's not bad. It's not bad at all. Because, I mean, $15, $20. So this looks legit. Look at this. This is great. Like, this is exactly what I want on the shipping section. I just want it next to the price, too. Extra copy of Ragnarocks Kickstarter edition. Wow, it's brilliant. Great, spectacular. Love it. Oh, I want to get 2 copies of it. $11. Bam. Great. Well, $11 for shipping. So it's $101 out the door. 2 copies of the game. I don't think that's bad. I mean, especially when you're getting deluxified components, you're getting the Runestones, you get the thing. Shipping is really expensive, almost as much as making the actual game. We have tried to come up with pricing that accurately reflects our cost to get the game into your hands. And yeah, I don't have any issues with that. Like, that shipping chart right there, to me, looks very good. I just wish it was just a smidge bit bigger, or just some way these were a little bit easier to see. But then again, I also have bad eyesight. I also got bad earsight. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Discord, Delirium, Spanish version partner, cool, awesome. Is this a clickable thing? Is this just you announcing it? Okay. Risks and challenges, looks good. Nothing on the FAQs, the updates, or the comments. We're going to be out of here relatively early, because once again, this is brand spanking new. But to be honest with you, it's nice, clean, and clear. Do I want it? Yeah, I think if you're a Santorini fan, absolutely go for it. Can you do it? Yeah, it's Great Fox Games. Duh. And then how much is it? I think, what is it? 45, so it's going to be $54. That's a board game price. I mean, that's a new board game price. You're saving, you would say $6 most likely off the MSRP, but it's not just that you're saving the $6 most likely, because I'm going to assume the MSRP will probably be $60 or something like that. You're getting the upgraded components. And so I can't give it 2, because 2 is back it for the whale, and the whale would be a retailer pledge, and that'd be silly. You don't need a retailer pledge. So I'm going to give this a very solid 1 today. Ragnarocks gets a 1. Can you do it? How much is it? Do I want it? They answer all 3 of those. And overall, it's a very nice looking Kickstarter. Man, that treat. And the thing that I love about this is it doesn't dwell too long. I've seen too many Kickstarters where it's just this bottom part. Like, once you get past here, it just drags on and on and on and on. And this one, it does not. So I appreciate that. But there you go. That has been Ragnarocks, currently on Kickstarter. It looks like it might be your cup of tea. Be sure to check out that Kickstarter link down below. And as always, tell them Bowers Game Corner sent you. And, man, I really need to work on that. Goodbye. No, I click on this one. You click on this one. Bam. And the stream. There we go. Boop. Oh, hello! Hello, Fenrir!